Hello and welcome everyone, I'm C.S.Gilmore, and this is Clair Obscur Expedition 33. So, to start off today, I wanted to run over here. Because I have over 50,000 chrome. And I'm gonna jump in this weird pool and see if anything interesting happens. The odd-looking fountain. Last time chrome was poured inside, the fountain began to speak. Pour in 50,000 chrome. All this chroma has been rather democratized. Bonsoir. Alrighty. Thanks to you, I awakened from my slumber. Did my tales interest you this much? What a strange-looking character. I'm afraid I have no more to share, but you can have this. New Pictos.
Great.
Recovery.
What now?
Health 2,000, defense 324. Oh. Un moment. Recovery. Health 2,000. Defense 324. Recovers 10% health on turn start. It's a level 20. A level 20 Pictos. I'm curious to see what that'll end up looking like in here once it probably ends up in here eventually. Yeah. Thanks. I take it you want more of my ramp? I apologize, I do not have any more tales to tell. Why were you hiding here? I am different. My presence on this continent was deemed an offense by those who have already claimed these territories. I had to give up on my travels. I then found this resting place. You know the rest. Reflection and meditation have brought me to an answer. I shall live on and have my own tale about my own trials and tribulations. Well, I'm not going to attack him. He's just a talker. So, yep, just like all the others that talk to me, I shall not attack. We go. That was so worth it, though. I mean, that was what? 50 plus. What should we pay total? 5, then 10, then 20, 35 plus 50. 85,000, I want to say? Unless I'm remembering the amounts wrong. Lots of chroma. But for a Pictos that gives me that much stat boost, like that one's staying equipped. That much of a stat boost overall is amazing.
Acceleration!
Kitties, please no fighting.
Time for a swim. Fastest swimmer!
Okay, one that is a immensely well done breaststroke. And they're shiny. Ew.
Interesting.
It's an interesting looking ship. There's a guy in the water. Okay.
Swimsuit on!
We haven't been in the Lost Woods yet, have we? Oh, we passed an area there too. And there's an area up there. There's a lot of stuff here to explore now. Oh, this is right here in our face, so let's go take a look at it, shall we? Strange. Crushing Cavern. Ooh. It's different than I expected. I was kind of expecting another one of those ones with the weird camera angle, where they're just like, yeah, one thing here, that's it. This is looking a little more in depth. And stuff there. We get a light. Thank you. Ooh, this reminds me of times I've actually been in lava tubes. Except for the lava tubes, oddly enough, I think the walls were usually smoother in lava tubes. And also the ceiling usually wasn't so high. We got ourselves a lamp. Well, okay then. That's a thing. What is this? You're alive. You are a thing for sure. What is all this? Please hold while I explore a little bit. Nope, can't be seen with that. Okay. So I'm guessing you and I are gonna have the little confrontation. Give me 1 second to make sure I know where this is. Also, how did they get a rope here? Someone happened to have put a rope. Glowy light. There. Nothing there, nothing there. I don't know if I can jump that or not. Don't quite think. See if we can. Nope. Alright.
It's an ambush.
Yeah, I kinda noticed. Let's try this out. Giant sapling. Hello, hello, giant sapling. I have a ridiculous amount of hit points as well. What shall we do with you? Shall we... What would be the good starting? How about...
Precise strike!
Alright, you have a decent amount. Walls are moving. Oh, I was wondering about the walls.
Danger!
Okay, that was faster than I expected. Not how I thought that would go.
I'm ready!
A storm is coming.
One short of being full blast. Right? Still mayhem.
Prepare to meet your
Even at partial power, it's still best attack. It doesn't seem to like fire. Walls are closing in, huh? Nothing shields itself. Oh, that's a mistake. That is a very big mistake for you.
Let's spill some ink.
Alright, target is defenseless for the second round. Destroys shields and gains 1 AP per shield. Let's remove those. And... Alright. Not in a good position here. Give it a kick for now. I know the walls are closing in. I can see that. So exhaust.
Lune, attention.
Ready to carry.
Okay.
Ready.
Doing alright.
Okay.
Your turn. You now need to do a few things. Great. Yeah,
Let the ink flow.
that's what I needed. You've been hitting this dark wave. This is, yeah, that'll do the most damage out of it. The other one will cap that at 999. Well, 9,999. So that's, yeah, that's my best move there.
Let the ink flow.
You don't have any of that to work with. Do that. And attack. Walls are about to crush you. Hurry. I know.
Watch out.
Build yourself. Alright. Well, you do that all you want. It won't save. Alright, I want you to do energy tint for the thing. Incoming!
I'm ready.
On me.
Also,
Ready to go.
okay, I need you to remove those shields.
Take down their shields.
So much potential.
You may. Alright, that should do it. May have it. Yes. Ooh, solidifying. Plus 2 shields when the character's health falls below 50% once per battle. Okay, so I get 2 shields once per battle, basically, if I get really beat up. That's workable. Oh, these stayed. That's something. Alright. What shall I do with you? Let's swap this out for... Oops. First hit dealt and taken... Let's swap you out for that, and with that, then you. Since you've got that with all that health, let's swap out Auto Shell for First Offensive. Since that way you have more health, you can tank a hit a lot easier. Okay, okay. That's all good, that's all good. Now then, let's see what's beyond this point. Anything really shiny? Okay, a path over there.
Oh, lovely.
Expedition log. Ooh, someone did not well.
Cassandra, 45th. No shit, they were all crushed. If Timothy hadn't pushed me out of the way. But both my legs are crushed as well. And I don't know how much longer I have. I wish I could have avenged you all. If anyone finds this journal, do not enter this cave. The Nevron inside will crush you.
Yeah, about that. Almost did, but we dealt with it. Also, awkward that I find this after the Nevron. So yeah. Does that mean there's a secondary entrance to this cave that I should have found first? Or was that really just a, no, you'd be crushed. You'd have to fight that thing around. Looks like there was no way to avoid that thing to get that record. This is just back at where I came. Oh well, worth it coming in here. Got some nice shinies out of the deal. Rest and recover. Hey there. So I should camp real quick. Mostly because I'm curious if that counts as something that we'd write a story about in the journal or not. I don't know what counts as like a side quest here. I'm pretty sure I missed at least one already. One right in the journal a chance. Right after before getting to the Gestural Village, but after going through their sanctuary, I think there was a way to do something there.
I could say the same for you, you giant marshmallow. Yeah, buddy. We'll find them.
Oh, Maman's the word.
Great.
Always.
Nothing new there. Did they have anything new for... No, I didn't. Pretty sure we're good. Didn't have any new songs. Just checking this. Nope. Okay. Moving on. I was curious. I'm pretty sure that writing in the journal is going to be important for something at some point. Because it's a weird optional... Like, it's optional. Wholly optional. So, why though? Russian Cavern, yep, okay, we were in there now. Where's that place I missed? Let's...
Swimsuit on.
This is where we came after the fight there. Yeah.
Let us get wet.
That looks really important and probably a super dangerous spot. But not where I'm interested in just a second. Yeah, there's that. Okay. Yeah, definitely try going here. White Creek.
Acceleration!
Before I go in there, let me just poke around. Oh, there's one of the little Nevron. Or not Nevron, the Lost Gestural kids. But me, I'm not lost at all. Sastros. Okay, I was too bored to open here anyway. Whee! I'm still gonna have to probably double check everywhere for those things. Those little kids are so hard to see.
Nice.
When healing an ally, also heal self for 50% of that value. Alright. Was it? Yeah. Alright, we got that. I do want to go in here, but I also want to
Time for swim.
check out what's over here. Because this seems to be a dead end, but at the same time... Ah, you're not a dead end. Hello. Are you an enemy yet? Yeah, you're an enemy. You're a chromatic, aren't you?
What have we here?
Alright, now we should be safe from here. Let's do this. Chromatic draw. Yep. Let's start off by giving
Their
you...
defenses are down.
Oh, I pushed the wrong button.
I can do it.
That was a very quick one. Skill. Breaking rule. Alright, it has a lot of hit
Let's
points.
spill some ink.
Item. Healing on...
Death is a friend. Chroma is flowing.
That is doing a ton of damage, and yet it's shaking it off so easily. That is terrifying.
Careful, Mael.
Whoa, okay. These attacks are fast. What the? How? Whoa. No, I don't think we will. Let's just reload. Alright, we'll come back to you, I think. I don't feel like taking that on just yet. That one feels a little above my pay grade. Especially since I know I have a lot of levels I can go up. What? It started me here? Why did it save after I grabbed this thing here?
Let us get wet.
Okay. So... yeah, that's odd.
Good stuff.
We'll leave you there, though, for now. I know you're here. I'll be back sometime. What is that?
No.
This kid can't go underwater yet. There's underwater? Okay. That's a thing. And that is very cool. And I'm kind of curious as to where that's going to end up.
The fastest swimmer.
There we go.
An advantage.
Energizing heal. On healing an ally gives 2 AP. Alright. Also good. You're already working on those. He's got a bunch to work on. I really should put him in for a bit. But you're all kind of working on some of these pictos, so it's kind of a no matter what, it's gonna be a bit of work. I need to get everyone involved in all these. Hi there, mixing and matching your party.
A storm is coming.
Okay, so that. Darkwave should be Ooh, Relilum and Laitarum both got leveled up. Nice. Whoa, that got leveled up a lot. I didn't even realize it was that far down. Yeah, let me take a look at your stuff. $400, yeah, that's still better. And Laitarum. Alright. Good stuff. Can't jump. So can't go up there. Can go in here, that's interesting. Alright, well let's go get on SK and check out that one island that I was bypassing. A little bit of island hopping. Wait, tree time. What are you? Oh, another one of these. This one has a couple things.
Isabel of 36. Winter souls drift through the night and land soft upon the moonlit vale, whose snowy shrouds hold tight the hope I'd whispered once long ago. Golden folds adorn the stems, a maze our eyes back to follow, a meditation of winding curves. Deep they flow to center, where lie the edges of another verse, another maze of golden stems and shadows.
Alright.
This world is full of wonders.
Yet everywhere we go, we walk with death.
Hold on a second. Do I check my expedition logs again? I could have sworn it started saying something else after that last line. I thought it was done, and I pushed a button to exit. Journal. There we go. Where's the white tree? That was this one.
Isabel of 36.
Oh, yep, there was some.
Winter souls drift through the night and land soft upon the moonlit vale,
Not used to ones that were that long.
whose snowy shrouds hold tight the hope I'd whispered once long ago. Golden folds adorn the stems, a maze our eyes back to follow, a meditation of winding curves. Deep they flow to center, where lie the edges of another verse, another maze of golden stems and shadows. A sea of pebbles shifting, a wave, a wave, a wave of rock and sand. As sand falls upon our heads, and our heads sink beneath the waves. Along the darkened shores we sink, a pebble in the sea. The rising wind rolls through fragrant stalks of feathergrass. Their delicate aroma, a balm, their gentle susurrus, a lullaby for my aching heart.
Alright, so that's the full thing. Interesting. I saw something else shining over here.
Interesting.
Honeymoon in Lumiere. Another record, huh? Next. Guess that means it's music time. Something over in this corner. No. Right. Music time. Do a quick check, make sure nothing's changed. Doesn't look like it.
Expedition Zero left.
About 100.
Tell me about the...
I'm not...
Nothing changed there. Okay. you actually see movement on, like the moon actually is turning. But just as long as it doesn't turn around this once. Otherwise, kids.
Kirase wo mida gorori tote tanko to kam.
Okay. Almost works for her, but any other wardrobes I found that I haven't checked yet? I think we're good. Alright, so kind of a gentler song. Not bad. Not my favorite out of the songs, I think. Also, I noticed that like it's at the bottom of the list, right? But I wonder if it's because that's the most recent one I found, or am I finding them in order so far? Because so far all I've found have been in that like newest one goes on the bottom. But that makes me wonder if I'm actually finding them in order then, or if that's just how they do it. You know what I mean? Alright, we already got the thing over there, this thing over there. Yeah. Alright, one sec. Can I put a marker down? No. Show objective. Up there, huh? Alright. Something weird over there. And then there's that up there that I'm also curious about. Crossover point there and there. Okay. This game has a ton of good music. I've never thought you guys worried about that is such a weird ending.
That's the swimmer.
You can hear that. Okay. No. In there. No. Why is this bit weird? Just as a shortcut or something else? How do I get up here? That's red, which probably means danger. Okay, now I think I don't know how I get up. No. I guess I can't go up there right now. Unless I completely missed a way up. We don't.
Let us get wet.
Just be a story element tied to that, I guess. And that's their way of going. You don't get to go up there just now. You'll have to work for it. Anything hiding in these boxes? No? Okay. Hold on. Is that... Okay, never mind. I thought that was a rope I could climb for a second there. It was just a normal rope. Oddly enough, I can't climb the normal rope. You know, the rope that you climb.
Nice.
Right?
Ate grindavi.
Rain. Skirts. Vintage. Civilian. Right? Take a look. Are those all for meal? Nope, that one's for Renee. I mean, kind of works, but looks weird for being on an expedition. Like, doesn't feel like the sort of thing you wear while you're. Okay, how much of their clothes actually looks practical? Most of it looks far more decorative than anything else. Vintage. That full hair over the shoulder look doesn't suit her nearly as much, it feels like. Yeah, no, I think this is nicer shirt than the other one we found, I think. Yeah. I think the vest really pulls it off a little more, plus the longer sleeves seem to work better for her. It's because it gives more of an tomboy feel, and she definitely comes across more as like a tomboy type of character rather than the girly girl type.
Swimsuit on.
The other blouse kind of gives more of that type of sense. Nothing here after all. What am I missing? Oh, it's up there. Okay. I was going the wrong way. Here? No, I missed it again. What am I missing? Oh, it's floating above me. Ah, that. Okay.
Swimmer?
Can I take you on is another question. I kind of doubt it. Let's see what we can do. Also, how does this work with us being on one? Oh, it's suddenly be a flat. Wrong. Alright.
Their defenses are down. Take cover!
Okay. I failed to dodge that. And that was a one-hit KO. Let's just do a reserve team here just to... Ow.
Just try it.
Okay. My timing was not ready for that follow-up hit. And, alright. It definitely takes a few tries with the enemies usually just to get the hang of their timing and what they're doing. But, alright. That was interesting. I'll give it that. Let's move on. With looking around some of the other spots. Alright, we've been going north. Let's head south more, because there was definitely some areas down below on the starting continent that I want to check before we go further north and probably get into some new terrain that is going to progress things. So weird having all those things floating, like nothing hidden in here. Another merchant. So.
Oh, Miguel.
Short, curly, and gray.
Uma Wheeler.
Okay, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a no. Something bothers me about that. Alright, and this one I think is going to really bother me. No. Almost fits with that one, but interesting.
I'm the fastest.
Another one of those, blocking something maybe. We got something here. Stonewave Cliffs Cave. Hold on. This is a different Stonewave Cliffs. Is this going to be a passageway into a whole other section? Because it kind of looks like it could. Ooh. This is a lot bigger than it looks. Like initially, yeah, right? Not there. Okay, jump off of there. I will say the game does a good job of being, while being kind of linear, like I have to follow the paths here, right? At the same time, it also feels very open. It doesn't feel restricting most of the time. Oh, that looks like a chromatic, one of those crystal things. What is that up there? Is that an enemy up there? It looks like an enemy up on top of that. Okay, I see a passage.
An advantage.
All through there. Something to the right, definitely. Down there, that looks like a chromatic. And also another way out. Somewhere. That leads. Alright. I have to go down like that. Like there. But then what is up with Mr. Glowy Face up there? Oh, that's why it is. Ink cage. Alright. I did not see that as that. Alright, if they're gonna hide ink cage bits around here, this is gonna be tricky. Because there's a lot of open space for an ink cage trigger to hide. Too damn. It could be on the other side of that guy there. Could be... oh, there's about anything, really. Guess I'll have to keep an eye out for a key glow. Ah, there you are. Not sure where that was going now is the problem. So I'm gonna find this thing and I think up there. Hopefully this passage leads up then. Aha! And there we are. Whee! Somewhere up here there's an ink key. It has been opened. There we go.
Nice.
Another chroma elixir shard? Alright, we can work with this. We can definitely work with that. Anything else up here? No? Nope, okay. Nothing else up here, nothing over there. I guess I could have seen all of them from up here a little easier. Well, let's go down and visit our chroma. See if how much of a fight they're going to probably be at for us. I'm guessing it's going to be challenging. So, log there. Did it come for me, or am I going to be able to walk through? Exhausting power increases damage if exhausted. Alright. There, this potentially feels like. Yeah, you're definitely a chromatic. I'm gonna have this, don't mind.
Constantine, theoretically of the 54th. We're born into a social contract, the terms of which are preset. We can neither negotiate nor decline. Our very first breath, that first wail as an infant, was deemed our consent. Before we can speak, before we even understand what it is that we're born into, we're bound. Lumiere operates a certain way. It favours a certain group and a certain outcome. And if you question the council, well, the council is going to question you. Push too hard to change things, and you just might end up on the next expedition. So, nothing ever changes. They just send us out to die, dissent us, and the status quo continues. At least out here, I don't have to pretend anymore. I don't bear the others any ill will. They have good intentions. But I'm not here for the painters. I'm here to build a new Lumiere.
That's interesting. Doesn't look like you got that far though, my man. Alright, let's check this portal before we fight Mr. Chromatic. Where are we now? Wait, what? How? So it's just a shortcut back outside? This is the same way we came in, yeah? It is. Okay. I guess we go back in and fight it then. That is not how I thought that would work. I need to rest to recover all my chroma elixirs. Yeah, I guess not. Not that it matters too much since that's not what I'm going to be needing here. Not really. Okay, I was really expecting that to exit out in a different area. So that threw me with just like, and you're back at where you started. No, I'm not. The way I started is back over there. So why am I over here now? Because it... Alright, well... Let's go say hello to our chromatic friend here.
En garde! Their defenses are down. Okay.
Range of power. Well, first we are going to break you field-wise. Next up, you're getting hit by a dark wave.
Chroma is flowing.
That doesn't count as part of you. Right? Alright, that works, that works. Momentum. Works.
Let's dance.
Oops, did not dodge that, right?
En garde.
Well, I've got all powered up to this now. Let's do a... Then... Need... really want to see if I can get you marked. Perfect. Skill. Yes.
Precise. Strike.
Full damage. Good. You use healing tint on energy tint on
Chroma is flowing.
Fortunately, I don't have the right thing. We're just going to up to what we need. Power's up. Alright, you do that.
I'm ready. My own.
Oh, did that right? Yeah, let's do...
A storm is coming.
You're ready to do this.
Prepare to meet your end.
Resistant to everything. Why is that? Okay, we'll
Ready to
technically
go.
tank that. What do I do to remove your damage immunity? I have to do defenses. Oh, okay, I had to shoot the crystals to make them vulnerable. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. So while you're powered up, you're...
Chroma is flowing.
Damage. That's okay. I can work with that.
That's better.
Now, time to wreck you. First we'll do breaking. I'll give her another
Let's
round.
spill some ink.
And yeah, you're...
Finesse and precision.
Ooh. Confident, take less damage but can't be healed. Wait, it leveled it. I already have that one memorized. Does that mean I got a second one, or did it level it? What does that mean? Why does it have that one there if I've already got it? And the other one, Energizing Revive. Plus 3 AP to all allies when revived. Okay, that's a nice one. Pictos upgrade. Okay, yeah, it leveled up. I didn't know the Pictos could be leveled up. That's different. Guess I'll drop First Strike for now to put on that. Work on that. Guessing the level up makes it do more for my stats. Either way, I'm happy with how that played out. Remember that once I get whatever ability I need to break these blue rocks, these blue pillars, I have to come back to so many places. I have to like review the entire map. Okay, something here. Ancient Gestural City, we've been there. Valley Core, we've been there. Yeah, we haven't been there, and we haven't gone around the other side of this. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything here. Yeah. Alright, there's a big Namron right there. There's a bunch of little guys. Well, let's go in here before we go picking a fight there. The Meadows. Wait, isn't that the same name as where we started? Or is that a different type of name? What's that?
Nice.
Our Painted Family. Okay. See anything else here right off? Unless I'm missing it. Save in progress, good. So let's go fight those guys and explore the rest of this spot before we go on. Before we go to Camp 2 listen.
Ben, 64, Epsilon. We radioed our first report to Gamma. The line is good. Alpha will be out of radio range for a few days as they investigate down coast. They spotted an interesting island which could make a good relay point for the southern half of the continent. But Gamma hasn't heard from Beta in 2 weeks. Marceau should reach her in another day. I hope Kalina's okay. But it seems someone is using our radios against us. How do they even know our codes? Nobody's used them since the fracture. Sean fears we've been betrayed, but I refuse to believe that.
Unfortunately, you've been betrayed by a certain someone who's really good at murdering people and having BS plot armor that no one can break. What's in here? I definitely want to go there. That place looks so cool. So that's on my list of places
Time
to go.
for swim.
Oh good, we can get back to the main area from here easily, so that's good. That looks really cool. More areas over there. I'll be back to fight you in a minute. Come on, look around this coastline. Go there. Can't climb up on that. Nope. Another dive zone. Okay. Got 2 of those now. This looks so cool.
Swimmer!
Makes me wonder if there's gonna be something there eventually, though, because that is some funky looking stuff.
And go!
Ooh, this is weird.
And go!
Okay. Going to just here. Almost missed that.
Good
New
stuff.
Pictos. 3 AP on killing an enemy. Dead energy 1. Don't we already have a dead energy? Okay, choose a new energy start. I don't want to lose the energizing start right now. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to just work on getting some of these battles done to get these cleared. So I have room for more. This is so nifty. Fish this, I say as I walk right through it. Ooh, a red zone. What are you? Dark Shores. Danger. That's saying danger at my current level, I'm guessing then? So this is a high level of some sort. That's funky looking. Okay, so I'm guessing I should come back here. We take a peek though, actually. Yeah, let's take a peek. This is where we landed. This is where we first landed. This is where it all went wrong. That makes more sense now. Okay.
Well, that will help.
So we could probably find some expedition supplies here. Ooh, this place looks a lot more wrecked than I expected. Those guys, those are the danger.
Yep.
Alright. Okay, look at all the people that did not make it. There's a lot of people who got killed right off the bat. There's the weird hand things that, as far as I know, just teleports. Teleports it us previously.
What have we here? Oh, lovely.
Okay.
Nice.
So, they're guarding a few things. They're guarding a thing. They're guarding a thing. thing. They're guarding the thing. Just like they gather around the guards. Over there.
Nice.
It's chroma. There. Well, that's unexpected. Alright, well, let's save it for flag real quick. And grabbed all those. We have to try it, right? An actual fight? Against whoever these things are?
Their defenses are down.
Death, it's a friend.
Alright, they get healed by dark. Great. Oh, yeah, this is way above my level. I am barely touching them. And I did not dodge any of those tricks. We're not even going to bother sending Urso in there. That is not going to last us more than 3 seconds. Well, okay, maybe slightly more than 3 seconds just from by pushing, but actual action-wise, no. We're leaving now. That's a comeback when I am much higher level type of place. Good to know. They were not kidding on the danger. Looks sick in there though. Like, that place looks so cool. Okay, well, let's get out of here. Go fight the big guy over there. I don't know why there's a bunch of giant dead members.
Master swimmer. Master swimmer.
Missing something? Yeah, because we had that place in there. It feels like there might be something else. Can't go in there. Something else weird. There is something weird. That's a ghost. I am fairly confident that is a ghost. There is something there for sure. I should have no idea how to get in. Okay. What am I missing for an entrance point? There must be a way in there, though. I see something that looks very much like a ghost. Something very much like the other enemies. That must be a late game thing, though, because those are all still the super high power guys. This game is so many secrets. What's up, guys? I take and punch you in the face. Yeah, okay. That'll be the first time we fought. One of you. Let's start off.
Their defenses are down.
And you really hit them all with dark. wave.
Death. It's a friend.
Right, that took 2 hits. Down. Okay. You with that. Next we are going to... Okay, I could do... Yeah, may have still my best for damage and break built up.
Rune, watch out!
Yeah. That's fair. Let's give you some energy.
Take down their shields!
And let's give you some
Do me in.
break, so spit me out.
Take down their shields!
In there, but still waiting.
Ready.
Nice.
Feel better.
Let's spill some ink. A precise strike!
I'm waiting.
Okay. Screwed that up, but it was going so well for me there. Alright, you should do Phantom Blade to break
Lady
it.
Luck smiled today.
There, broken. Spit out Lune. You. That'd be so slimy. Okay, you can do that.
On fire!
Here we go.
You're here to...
Peaceful.
Let's spill some ink.
Then...
Finesse and precision.
Go.
Let the ink flow.
Alright, almost got
Ready.
it. And there we go. Ooh. Leveled up to level 10. Very nice. More Burgundian skin, which I don't seem to have a use for anymore. Polish Chroma Catalyst, 25% increased counterattack damage. So that's improved to level 10, whatever that does. Yeah, that levels that up a lot. Nice. And that leveled up a few. Abyssira. Alright. You're keeping that equipped, I don't care. If it's already been mastered, you're keeping that equipped. Because that bonus to your health is too good to just toss. You're almost done mastering that. Alright, and I'll keep those energizing starts for the sake of being able to do more general. Alright, so we've been there, we hit that. We know the Dark Shores is well above our pay grade right now. Don't know why I can see so much of that. Got some area over there. Gotta find a way in there. A bunch of this map is just there. What? Oh, the Eiffel Tower down there. Hold on. Lumiere. Okay. So that's where we came from. Oh, that's weird. So, wait. If we sailed from Lumiere, and there's this land bridge, how did we get there? Did we sail? That doesn't make any sense. How did we cross that? And to get the ships over there? Alright.
Let us get wet.
Where else do I want to go? Right this second. Right there we did. What was that? Some things here. Another beach, it looks like. Probably to get more swimsuits here. If I do well there.
Time for swim.
Yep, another gestural beach. We got that place floating up above. All sorts of ways here. That thing up there.
Let's get wet.
And blocked off by this coral growth, which I can't seem to do anything. Guessing we're gonna fight that thing eventually. Oh, that's sick. I'd be a little worried about going in that water. Alright, we got another place here.
Perfect.
Accelerated healing. Healing on ally also applies rush for 1 turn.
Swimsuit on.
Alright. Good. Alright, just moving on past you for a minute. Okay, we got an island to explore here. Alright, I'm about out of time. I gotta call it a night. Let's fight these guys and head... let's fight these guys and then camp. So that we can check the, that one music that we picked up. That we haven't listened to yet.
Take down their shields.
You all powered up for that. Alright, you guys are decent enough. getting better at the parry. I think. A few of these moves I'm starting to be able to read a little bit. At least on the enemies I fought more than once. Confidence got leveled up. Okay. Take 50% less damage, but can't be healed. Yep, that's the same. Valerium. Got leveled up to level 10. Where's Mael's current thing? It's not even level 10 right now. But that virtuous stance on breaking shields is kind of... Sacrifice to burn. Yeah, that's great if I did a burn build. But, yeah. Alright, any other spots on this area out here that we want to take a look at? Before we camp. And then next time we can head into the beach and do that obstacle course that I'm almost certain is waiting for us there. Then head over there, explore that. Yeah, I think that's how it's going to work. Anything else over here? See anything right? Camp. Our painted fountain. Oh, I forgot to turn up the volume. Much better.
Expeditions.
About 100.
Tell me about them.
Did I say that? Okay, still talking.
I'm not gonna get...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nothing new there. Not bad sound. I like the music. Slow to run an enemy slain. Okay. Not bad. Increased damage with skills. Increased base attack damage. Went light elements. Gotta get you some of the others that dark. Just so I can swap you out with something good. If we run into more of those creatures that absorb that. Yeah, okay. Alright. Turn that down again before I forget. Well, all in all, I'm very happy with how this is all played out. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've been enjoying it as much as I've enjoyed this game. This has been pretty cool. I hope you're not minding my tendency to poke in all of the corners. So, yeah, so next time we play, I'm going to go in here first. Then probably hit this island, wipe out them, see if we get anything good out of those monsters there. Head up here, see what that's about, if we can. still have to hit this island and this end of things and see if there's anything good on that side. Then I guess let's see if we can do anything with that. And then head up to and maybe over here as well. This looks like there might be something. But after that, I think that leaves us with going. What is that? The well? What is something else? Can't seem to. I don't know. Don't see a way up there otherwise. Yeah. So, yeah, definitely got some targets for next time. There. Head up over that way, and then I think that would leave us with the Forgotten Battlefield after that. Not that there aren't a few things we could do, but like that guy is super powerful. Those guys are definitely well out of our league right now. Could go back and check out the Gestural Village again, see if there's anything I can buy now that I can afford that they might need, and also see if challenging the chef again would be what was her name, Gordra? Yeah, something like that. If challenging her again would give us anything good. I don't know what's up with this weird temple. Looks like there's another continent up here. And maybe even another continent up here before we get to that. For some reason I can see a cave. For some reason I can see a few spots here and here. And here. I guess those are islands in the air that I can see at a distance? I'm not sure. From the looks of it, I would say we're maybe a third of the way through this game. Because this looks like there's probably an area here, and then probably a little area here before the final battle. Or maybe this is like this area and then final battle. Hard to say. Looks still good though. Alright, so hit like, hit subscribe, keep up with the releases if you're new here and haven't done so already. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.